Okay, guys, sorry about that. My computer's been so slow today. Okay. Um, okay. Okay, what's going on? Why is my computer running at night? There we go. It should be live. Wait. Get that. Okay, perfect. Why don't you want to look? Sorry, guys. I'm getting everything still situated. My computer, I swear, it runs way better before I start live streaming. I close all my tabs and everything. Only the ones I need, and then it just. Alright, we are live. Okay, I want to test something real fast with y'all. So let me know if this works. YouTube added a new feature, and I'm going to test this out. So, what happens, we'll be right back. So just stay tuned, and we'll see if this works. I mean, I'll still be in the camera. I'm going to put it in the split screen. Let me see if I can do it. There it goes. Okay, so without further ado, technique, I'm going to try the whole break thing they added, and we'll see. Without further ado, we'll be right back. Stay tuned. We will not be using that. That did literally nothing. Okay. Now I'm trying to ring her off. That did nothing. that was interesting. Okay, well, I saw this and after I was pulling up the dashboard, I saw it said it. I was like, well, maybe it will work. Boy, was I wrong. So, yeah. So, yeah, guys, welcome in. Welcome. We got about 20 minutes until the Donkey Kong Direct. I don't think we're going to see on Nintendo Direct this month. But if we do, I'm surprised. No, I'll just go ahead and put that out there. So yeah, really great stuff. Just to keep everybody informed about what's going on channel wise. This is your live mid-June update. I am posting whatever comes out of this direct today as our 12 p.m. premiere. As y'all know, we're done with Zelda on Mineplex. So, yeah, we'll be doing that. I got the... So, yeah, that will be our 12 o'clock for today. And then... Mario World. Speaking of Mario Kart World, I'm still on. I got to finish unlocking mirror mode today. That's my goal. Is filming mirror mode. So we're getting there. But it's a really good game. I'm enjoying it. I know you guys haven't heard me talk about it yet, but it's a really good game. It's our first stream with having a Nintendo Switch 2 on the shelf. Let me see if I can get it. I mean, here's the thing. First of all, so here it is. I took this thing out, and I swear I was like, oh my gosh, this is huge. Like, I literally thought, oh my gosh, this is a tablet. This is not a Switch. So yeah. I mean, it's gigantic. I mean, I love the little mouse functionality with it. So, I mean, it's a really good system. I enjoy the kickstand. So I kind of like the little ring around with the, like, if you guys noticed, I think mine's flipped. Hold on. Can I fix that for a minute? Let me see. Mirror camera. All right, everything's gonna look sideways for a minute. But if you guys can see, I really do like the little red and blue rings around it. I think that's really cool. Besides that, everything else works really good. Here, give me just a minute now. I gotta flip this back. Mirror. There we go. Hold on just a second now. All right, there we go. There we go. All right, there we go. Now it's flipped. This are usual. That was funny. I just got a funny little message. So, yeah. But that's like, y'all, we are about 15 minutes away from the DK Direct. We are 15 minutes. I'm excited. Hoping we get some good stuff out of this. I don't know what. Oh. There we go. Okay. All right. But yeah, I got my screen sharing, bro. I'm watching my stream on my monitor to make sure everything's working, running well. I probably should go back over to DK. You know what, guys? And I guess this really frustrates me. Is that we don't have YouTube again on the on a little TV over there because apparently it wasn't working right with the system, so we're not able to access YouTube. So now we don't. Instead of me looking up here, I gotta look down here and add more tabs to my computer. It's like, it's crazy. Hold on just a second, guys. Sorry about that. There we go, we're back. But yeah, fun stuff. But yeah, like I said, I'm really enjoying the Switch 2. It's a ton of fun. So yeah, this is gonna be kind of, I think, like the Mario Kart Direct. I just hope it's better. Because I don't really think we learned anything out of the Mario Kart Direct. So yeah, I don't think we ever learned anything. Besides key switch and like the free roam. Which, by the way, guys, if you guys are wondering how to unlock that free roam, it's like you gotta get like 10 P switches, 10 P medallions, 10 question mark panels. I'm still working through it. I have not unlocked it yet. So we're working on that. And then I gotta get in. You gotta complete, I'm guessing, just 150cc on both Knockout Tour and as well as Grand Prix. I've been doing 100 as well, so and then we got, then you have to go back once you do all that, and your last step will be complete the special cup again, and then it triggers the cutscene. That's from what I've heard, but I heard a lot of different responses. You just have to complete them. Like, I know I've done one and I've gotten like 4th or 5th place total, and it showed like a check mark. So I've seen that, and so that way you know, like, if you completed that. So it just has to complete them. So that's what I've been doing, going back and completing them on 150. Let's see. All right, we're 10 minutes away. 10 minutes. But I am hoping that we do, if something during June or July. I hope we get something, because in the summer, because I mean, we need to get releases, especially after July. Let's see, because like we got like smaller Switch 2 editions. It's just now. I wonder if this live stream can be live on Nintendo today. Oh. Yeah, they're streaming this on Nintendo today, y'all. How do we not get the background music? They get all the like background music. Theirs like totally different from what ours does. Whatever. I like the Nintendo Today app. I'm not a man. But once you get like after the Switch 2 launch, like the first couple of days, it was like nothing on your news. And then it was like Oh yeah, speaking of news, what did you guys think of the surprise last Tuesday of the not yesterday, but the Tuesday before was Splatoon Raiders. That caught me by surprise because like if there's like breaking news like that, like it did when they scheduled the Donkey Kong Direct, I'll get an alert on my phone that says, "Hey, there's a new trailer for Splatoon," and I swear I saw that. I was like, "What?" Because I was thinking they were done with Splatoon. And I checked it out, and it's a Splatoon minimum, and I'm actually surprised they added an update to Splatoon 3. I was not expecting to get an update. So, I don't know. A lot of people are saying that might be the reason we don't get a direct this summer. Because they've already shared the big news. We need some dates, though, for some of the stuff they announced at the direct. So, like, even stuff they showed at Treehouse, like, we don't have dates for any of that. We don't even have a date for that basketball game that they showed. So, and like Kirby Air Riders, all we know is like the years. So either 2025 and we're even 2026 dates for some of the stuff. All right. All right, guys, we're about 5 minutes away from the Nintendo Donkey Kong Bonanza Direct. I almost said Nintendo Direct, but technically it is just Donkey Kong Bonanza. I know, we don't have to see, there'll be no mention of Nintendo Switch 2 during this presentation. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there will be mention of it, because it's a new game for it. Yeah, thank you guys all so much for being here. Like I said, we're about 5 minutes away. Which is really good. We're gonna be chilling. We probably will end once it ends, but it's about. This will end at 9:15. Yeah, we'll probably end about 9:16, 9:17. We'll do some closing thoughts if there's anything really shocking in this. But yeah, I'm definitely hoping we hear a lot more than what we know compared to what the Mario Kart one was. There was a lot of stuff we already knew. So, hoping this is better. For sure. So, yeah. And then we got Vibrant visuals. I don't have that yet. Because all I run my Minecraft is on Switch, or Switch 2 now. So I don't have vibrant visuals. I have the happy gas and whatnot. And I have the camel train. You can do now. Excuse me. Yeah, I have the camel train. Where you could like link mobs all together. I might try to do a little bit of that today. That sounds like a ton of fun. And then I might mess around a little bit with that update. Disney Dreamlight Valley gets an update today. So a lot is happening. A lot. I do be curious if they mention anything. And for further information, we have a Nintendo Direct on all other Switch 2 games coming in the near future on, what's the third? Yeah. A lot of you are thinking, I think it's going to be a September, but we'll see. I mean, we could get a July. This is usually about the time frame we usually do get actual Nintendo Directs presentations or partner showcases. So, dude, I'm telling you, we need a good Nintendo Direct here soon, though. There hasn't really been too much games I've been interested in. So, I'm hoping that we hear in the near future on that. All right, it's time to switch the screens because we are 2 minutes away. Let me do this. Bada bing, bada boom. There we go. Full screen that. All right, there we go. Get that full screen. So yeah, as y'all guys can see right here, the details, the thumbnail. All right, we're about 30 seconds away. So without further ado, guys, keep your expectations low. Enjoy it, have fun. We'll talk about brief thoughts at the end. And without further ado, we're about 30 seconds away, so I'm going to go ahead and mute my mic. And we will see you guys all when it's over. All right, enjoy the presentation, y'all.
When the world felt so cruel and bleak, when the hole looked so dark and deep, hard as rock, cold as stone, I was scared alone. Then your beat showed the way to you.
Bananas, the discovery of the century, made right here on Ingot Isle. This is excellent news for #1 banana fan, Donkey Kong. However, just as he's about to enjoy the notable bananas, a sudden tempest sends him deep down underground. As his adventure begins, DK teams up with Odd Rock, but it's no rock at all. It's actually a talented young singer named Pauline. Now, Donkey Kong just wants bananas. And Pauline wants to find a way back home to the surface. It's said that one's wish will be granted by reaching the planet core. So the unlikely duo set off on a strange subterranean adventure. The story takes place in the underground world, where the scenery changes the deeper you go. Some layers are so spectacular that it's hard to believe you're underground. DK can run, jump, and climb through each environment. Using his incredible physical prowess, you can freely move in any direction. But that's not all. Almost anything in your path, you can smash, crash, and bash. You can even do this to a massive rock formation. You know, if you want. As you barrel through obstacles in your path, you'll also collect golden bananas known as Bonandium gems. More on those later. Let's take a look at some of the things this Kong can do. Punch. Smash enemies. Walls. The ground. And most things you can get your hands on with incredible force. Destruction can lead to discoveries. So, reaction and see what happens. Dive punch. Unleash a powerful punch directly downward. How deep you punch into the ground depends on the strength of the terrain. Roll forward. Roll at high speed and send lighter objects soaring. Combine this with punches and jumps to really mix things up. Hand slap. Make some noise to collect scattered items. Or detect hidden objects using sonar. You can even use your feet when your hands are occupied. Tear off. Grab a chunk of terrain and tear it off. Or tear up turnips to find items. And even tear chunks off your foes. Swing. Grab a chunk and swing it to attack.
One more!
Harder chunks can be used to break stone with ease. Or smash spiky thorns. Chunk jump. Use a chunk to double jump. This will help you reach new heights. Throw. Throw a chunk. Or aim at a target like this. Throwing a boom rock or gold can have explosive effects. If you throw chunks made of softer material, you can stick them to a surface and pile them up. Turf serve. This lets you ride on chunks. Speed up and aim for smaller enemies to knock them away. Make music. The power of Pauline's singing will help show you the way. It can also remove these strange seals that someone left behind. You never know what you'll discover in the underground world. So carve your own path with DK's abilities. The many layers of the underground world are host to a variety of inhabitants. Some are mysterious and aren't too bothered by DK's destructive tendencies. It looks like Cranky Kong and his companion Rambi are also venturing through the layers of the world. Then there are the giant elders who call the underground world home. They're said to possess ancient Bonanza powers. By learning their Bonanza powers, Pauline's singing can do something special. She can make Donkey Kong transform! With incredible destructive power, even hard terrain poses no problem. Plow through the world and smash as much as possible with the powerful Kong Bonanza! Plus, DK can transform into a zebra. He's as speedy as he is striped. He can even breeze over water or crumbling pathways. That's the swift Zebra Bonanza! Oh yeah, he can also turn into an ostrich. A flying ostrich! Spread your wings and soar through the sky. You can use updrafts to gain more air, then drop egg bombs from great heights to send enemies scattering. That's right, it's Ostrich Bonanza! Bonanza transformations don't last forever, though. You can transform again by collecting gold to build up your Bonanergy. You're not limited to when or where you transform, and you can swap between transformations. So get creative and use them as you adventure to the planet core. Standing in our hero's way is the Void Company, the mightiest mining operation both above ground and below. Grumpy Kong works to create gigantic corporate soldiers. Poppy Kong is responsible for subterranean info gathering, while Void Kong is in charge of the whole company. This nefarious crew is responsible for the banana-stealing maelstrom on Ingot Isle, and they're heading straight down to the planet core.
The planet core? But no! I'm going with DK, so you just stay away!
Voidco blocked off all the routes to the lower layers, so no one could reach them. DK and his pals come face to face with the enemies guarding these routes, so all the power at your disposal to take on a host of powerful foes. By defeating them, giant sinkholes will open, clearing a path to the lower layers of the underground world. Found throughout the underground world are golden bananas called Bonandium gems. They're not always visible though. Sometimes they're buried in the walls, the ground, and other places. There are a whole bunch to find. You can also obtain these gems by completing challenges in the ruins found throughout your adventure.
Let's do this!
Challenges include time-limited battles, courses where you'll need clever solutions, side-scrolling stages, and more. Keep your eyes peeled to find the best. There are plenty of ruins to discover, so give them a try. As you collect Bonandium gems, you'll gain skill points. These can be used to increase stats such as your max health or the destructive power of your punches. Power up Donkey Kong to match your playstyle. For example, if you strengthen your sonar, you'll be able to detect treasure from further away, which could lead to new discoveries. Or use skill points to learn new skills. There are all sorts of items to find as you explore. Bonandium chips are shaped like slices of banana, and they can be traded for Bonandium gems at the chip exchange. These gold nuggets are, unsurprisingly, called gold. You can exchange gold for useful items at the stuff shop. There are fossils too. You can trade these for different fashions at local style shops. Just open the closet and customize the perfect fits for Donkey Kong and Pauline. Or even change up your fur color. No look is too much for Donkey Kong, or too little. Almost every article of clothing comes with its own benefits, so mix and match your look to suit the situation. If you find a treasure chest buried in the ground, crack it open, and you might receive a treasure map showing the location of Bonanza gems or fossils. Their locations will be marked on your map. Pretty helpful for finding collectibles. You can also see which fossils and Bonanza gems you've collected, making it easy to see how close you are to completion. There's plenty more to do in the underground world when not adventuring. Need a rest? Carve out a space and enjoy a getaway where you can recover in bed. And enjoy listening to tunes with the music player. You might even find new discs when defeating enemies. When it comes to moving between layers, subterranean eels have your back. These elevators will help you easily move between layers you visited at any time. And if you get lost, no need to worry. You can always teleport within the layer you're currently exploring.
Teleport there?
In photo mode, you can freely change the in-game camera angle and adjust other settings to snap pics. Get a photo like this, or that. Unleash your inner shutterbug and create your own captivating scenes. By sharing a Joy-Con 2 controller or using a second set, you and a pal can control Donkey Kong and Pauline separately to buddy up in local co-op play. As Pauline, you can unleash vocal blasts using Joy-Con 2 mouse controls. You can also copy the material of nearby terrain to give your vocals even more texture. By working together, even tough enemies don't stand a chance. This game also supports Game Share. Even if only one player has the game, they can quickly share it to another player so they can join on their own system. It can also be shared locally to a Nintendo Switch system. Plus, you can play online between Nintendo Switch 2 systems using Game Share via Game Chat. If you need a little help with all the platforming action, Assist Mode is the way to play. It guides you in the right direction, halves the damage you receive, and more. Assist Mode supports you in your adventure to be the best Kong you can be. Outside of the main game, there's a mode where you can carve stone using mouse controls called DK Artist. Rotate to paint. Carve material. Or add some back on. You can even change the lighting and add delectable banana effects. Give it a try and sculpt to your heart's content. This game also supports amiibo accessories. A new Donkey Kong and Pauline amiibo figure is also on the way. Scanning it unlocks Pauline's diva dress. By scanning the Donkey Kong series amiibo shown here, gold Kong tiles with explosive power will appear. Every other amiibo released up to this point is also compatible. If you scan them, you'll get giant spheres like these.
Look at us,
DK?
small, two together.
I love to sing more than anything.
Heart of gold, a wish come true.
I have this dream. Maybe if we get to the surface, you and me, we can make it more than a dream.
We're breaking through, down to the core. No stopping us, not any.
Get him, DK!
Inside the door, I found the key. Got me.
Join the powerful Donkey Kong and the talented singer Pauline as they set out on an adventure to the fabled planet Core.
My own
Donkey Kong Bonanza. Available July 17th only on Nintendo Switch 2. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop. The Donkey Kong and Pauline amiibo will also be available July 17th.
Oh my gosh. What was that? Dude, that was something. We did find out some stuff. Let me see. Alright guys, so just a quick recap and then we're gonna run. Pauline's in the game. Young conversion Pauline. That was apparently Odd Rock. I think we found this was like a big leak. So I'm pretty sure a lot of people already knew about that. But it's interesting to hear kind of the backstory of that. Considering Donkey Kong can change. Let me put up the little thing to know. Considering Donkey Kong can change is crazy. Donkey Kong, I mean, what is that? Yeah, considering Donkey Kong can change is crazy. I like that. So a lot of good stuff came out of that. Donkey Kong changed, like I mentioned, into like a whole bunch of different stuff. I mean, he could turn to a Kong, I think they said, a zebra, an ostrich. I don't know, but that was something that shocked me. The amiibo. I like the amiibo. I like hearing that any other amiibo will work. I got a lot of amiibo, so we gotta test that out. Besides that, y'all, I think we're gonna wrap it up here. I enjoyed that. That was a ton of fun. A video will be coming out later, assuming that some of the music does not get copyrighted. So I might see if I have to like edit that out a little bit, but we'll figure that out. The stream might get taken down for a few hours if YouTube does decide to block it, because all that music was Nintendo. So I don't know what they'll do about that, because I think that is some of that music was directly Nintendo. So I'm not sure if they're gonna flag it. Hoping they don't, but so just stay tuned. I'll try to get it back up as soon as possible, or a video of the live stream as soon as possible. So without further ado, have a great rest of y'all's day, y'all. Have a great rest of your day, and we will see you all inside the next one. Bye, guys.